The chairman of the Jockey Club, recently elected here. How's it been?
Yeah, no, it's been a whirlwind. I think I've been about 90 days on the job, and great to be in the Breeders' Cup at Del Mar. This is quite a spectacle.
What are some of the goals you have taking over as chairman of the Jockey Club?
Well, I've set out pretty much an agenda that I want to be, I want the Jockey Club to serve and support its constituents. They include, certainly starting with the horse. The horse is our first, it's foundational in terms of how we think about my job and the Jockey Club's, the world we live in. But beyond that, the Breeders' Cup, the tracks, the horsemen, and of course the breeders are so vitally important to this sport. So all of the above, I want to be a Jockey Club that's thought of as one that they can rely on to serve the constituents in the sport and to support the constituents in the sport.
Supporting the constituents means you're taking in their ideas. Do you have any ideas in mind as far as under your leadership, something you want to make sure you accomplish?
Well, yeah, I laid out several initiatives at the Jockey Club Roundtable, but there are a lot of them. Aftercare is certainly one. Supporting our breeders and our regional breeding programs. Kentucky has set a model that is extraordinary in terms of its success. We need to be able to try to replicate that in some other regions around the country. I want more fan engagement. Fan engagement is so important to big league sports. I want horse racing to be a big league sport. This is, when you come to the Breeders' Cup, you see fan engagement front and center. I mean, this came from the breakfast at the Breeders' Cup, which is, that's a brand in and of itself. It's an institution almost. So those are the kind of things we need to lean into and draw from and learn from. And so there's a lot more than that, but that is a highlight of high-level area of support that I want to show from the Jockey Club.
Why is the relationship between the Jockey Club and the Breeders' Cup so important?
Well, it's two leading institutions in this sport, two institutions that have great leadership, I believe. I have 12 stewards that I report to effectively as the chairman. The Jockey Club has a board of governors as well. That is very important, but we collaborate on so many things. We continue to talk daily, almost, and so it's two vitally important institutions for this game and this sport.
Appreciate the time so much, and I look forward to your tenure as chairman of the Jockey Club.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Everett Dobson.